potential behind Roblox One Punch Man games. So Roblox has had a recent drought of good anime games. Um, I it's not really the developer's fault because there's a lot of issues with copyright and stuff. At the same time though, it would be pretty cool to see some like fresh new anime games with whatever. So anyways, getting off topic. So basically think about a One Punch Man game. So the reason why I made this video in the first place, actually, let's start there. I've been playing a lot of One Punch Man games recently. Not because I just watched One Punch Man, because I watched One Punch Man a long time ago. I finished it. It's a pretty good anime. I like how unique it is with people getting their powers. It's going to actually be one of my points. But so I just want to say that if you think about how One Punch Man displays how people get their powers, it's actually really cool and unique because let's take like the crab monster guy, right? That like fought that was gonna kill like the kid with like the big chin because he stole the soccer ball or something. I don't know. Oh no, because he drew something on him. I don't know. Something like that, right? Let's take that as a prime example. Okay? So what if there was a One Punch Man game, right? And you start off as just a regular human, right? Of course, you could do like push-up squats, hit the gym or whatever to become stronger like normally. But you could also get powers of like certain characters through doing certain things. So like, what if you were to go to the beach, right? And on the beach, treasure chests could spawn or something, right? And in those treasure chests, you could it would be like a 1 out of 5 chance to either get like a crab claw or maybe like a piece of like fish scales or something, and basically the crab claw, right? If you get 5 of those, you could combine it and get like the crabman's power, right? Because the crabman got his power by eating a lot of crabs, right? So that would be pretty interesting. Um, and then for the fish scales, that's how you could get like maybe like sea beast powers because there's like deep sea king, the regular sea beast. So like maybe for that one, there's a little bit of progression from going from like a regular sea beast to like the deep sea king. So that would actually be really cool to see. And then also like the way it's just so unique how people get their powers. Like so, Genos is a cyborg, right? I think he died and got rebirthed as a cyborg. I don't know. It's been a while since I watched One Punch Man, but yeah. So basically, Genos got his powers from being a cyborg, right? So what if you could go to the House of Evolution, right? And in there, maybe you could spend like a lot of money and you could become a cyborg, right? That would be pretty cool. And then also, you know how like there's the guy like that's locked up in the bottom, he's like a berserker. I forgot his name, but yeah. What if you were to talk to him, right? And maybe like he would have you do like a quest progression or whatever, and you could get like some of his powers later on. Like he dies, but he gives like all his power to you, and then you have like his full move set. That would be really cool. Um, of course, I do think that it's important that people would also train their stats normally too. Like they wouldn't just get all their power just from like the skills and abilities. But like for example, like it could also be like powers that you could obtain, or it could be powers that you're born with. Like let's say you're part of like Boros's race, right? Like an alien. Then maybe you could unlock like actually no, even if you were Boros's race, maybe you don't even have to have like the same skill set as like Boros. Like maybe you could like just have the mode that Boros went into, like his like full power unleashed where he turned like white and pink, I think. And like he did the whole energy burst and stuff like that. So maybe you could have that mode, and then you would also have like a little bit of stat buffs by yourself, and then you could get whatever power you want, and maybe you would have like an extra move, like a beam or something, but it would have to be pretty rare. Um, so then like there could also be like Esper. Maybe you go to like a high mountain or something, right? And maybe they could add like different types of espers too, like different elements. Like maybe for wind, you go to like a high mountain, resonate with some like wind goddess or something. Maybe she has you do like a quick quest or whatever, and then you get wind esper by doing that. I think there should also be like strength requirements too, but not like Tatakai to where it's like insanely strong. I feel like it should just be balanced with however like strong the power is. So yeah, Crabman is something that you wouldn't want because that's like a really weak power. Got defeated by a Saitama that didn't even have like any of his like strongest character powers yet. So it would just be really really cool to just see a One Punch Man game where there's many ways to get different powers from the anime. Maybe you could even add original ones because One Punch Man is flexible like that. You could make your own villain, right? Like You could add things. You know the giant guy that like walked through the city. Maybe you could get that by like going into the lab or whatever. I think his brother like turned him into the giant, like going into that lab or whatever. So maybe for like the House of Evolution quest, maybe there was some arguments with the lab that turned that one dude into giant versus like Dr. Jero, I think his name was. That might be Pokemon. I don't know. I don't know. Stop judging me. And maybe there was some complications, and then that's what he has you do to become a cyborg. You know, he wants you to defeat him. Um, so yeah, I think it would just be really cool to see a One Punch Man game. It's probably never gonna happen like this because nobody ever sees my videos or whatever. I don't really care though, but what's it called? But yeah, I don't know. Just a thought, just an idea that people can put out there. So yeah. If you thought this was cool, if you agree with my idea, I guess subscribe. I don't know. I don't really care. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.